I'm Skeletor. No, I'm Skeletor. No, I am Skeletor. No, I am the evil Lord of Destruction, Skeletor. Hey guys, what's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome to another video of the Predator Vlogs. And today I'm coming to you with another video about my very special action figure line that I have in my collection. It's the Leo Mattel action figure line. So you know the history about these figures, made in India back in the day, very rare in the international market, very much sought after, right? We know all of that. I haven't made a video on my Leo figures in a while, so I thought let me just pick up one of my Leo figures and show them to you. And who better to do this than the evil Lord of Destruction, Skeletor! That's right, I got some Leo Skeletor figures that I'm really excited to show you. So let's get into the video. Before that, just smash that like button, drop a comment, subscribe to the channel, and you know I appreciate all the support I can get. So love you guys, and let's get into the video for Skeletor! Alright, so we'll get started with the figure, but just a disclaimer, the Skeletor, Leo Skeletor figures have so many variations. I'll try and show you the ones that I have, but if you find another Leo Skeletor in the wild, be sure that's another Leo because there are so many different variations. So let's get started here with this. We have one of the Leo variations of the Skeletor. The armor is kind of a grayish black and the skin is dark blue, of course. As you can see, it has the longer straps right here. And you can see India written at the back right there. And right off the bat, whenever you're looking at a Leo Skeletor, the first way to understand the difference is the skin is much darker than a normal Skeletor. So you can just kind of imagine that you can easily understand this is a Leo Skeletor. And kind of makes sense, right? Because Skeletor is supposed to be a little more darker, more evil looking. So look at that face right there. You can kind of see the red in those eyes. You can see a nice highlighting in sort of green over there, and then the yellow on the face. Really nice armor over there. The skirt, really good. Shorts are not broken at all, looking good right here. I'll just try and take off the armor for one of them just to show you some of the serial numbers that are inside. So let me just quickly take this off. Let me keep Skeletor right here. And right here you can see the numbers. Yeah, I hope you can see that. Essentially that's how you also understand this is a Leo. There's a marking here and then there's some numbers right here. Now the Leo Skeletor also came with a sword. So like He-Man, Skeletor came with a sword. This is the half sword. Essentially you need to join the He-Man sword as well to make it complete. And that's how you kind of push this sword into the entrance of Castle Grayskull to open the doors to the castle. So right here you have the numbers as well. So this is the sword, and then we have the Havoc Staff. The Havoc Staff has really nice sculpting on it. You have the face of the ram, and this is what Skeletor holds when he goes into battle. So let's see how he looks like with all his accessories in place. Alright, so with all the accessories, look at how menacing Skeletor looks like. And this is the real Lord of Destruction. I mean, the Leo Skeletor is a thing of beauty, which is why it's really sought after by collectors worldwide. They want to have a complete Leo Skeletor in their collection, and you can't really blame them. Look at this guy. He looks so amazing with the staff and the sword, the armor, the skirt, looking really menacing with those red eyes, kind of like saying, "Ha ha ha ha, He-Man, I will destroy you."
Stop it. Get some help.
I'm sorry about that imitation, but this is Leo Skeletor. Okay, so now we have another variant of the Leo Skeletor, and you can see the skin color on this one is kind of lighter than the one I showed you before. I've just kept the Skeletor in the frame as well as a point of reference, and the armor has a much more black tinge to it, right? So while the skin color is kind of lighter, the armor is much darker. Same long straps on Skeletor. It has the India marking right here, you can see that. And this one also comes with a Havoc Staff right here. This is really dark. I hope you can see the difference on the camera. This is really dark. And of course he comes with a sword. The hilt of the sword on this one is kind of broken. something that you would expect because these figures are close to 30 years old at this point. But this guy still displays nicely. Let me just go ahead and put the Havoc staff here and the sword on the other hand. So this is how he looks with the Havoc staff and the sword in place. And this guy is also menacing in its own way. I just love the different variations that are available with the different Leo Skeletors. That being said, you also get a pink Skeletor, you get purple, you get different shades of blue. I don't have those in my collection, unfortunately, but these are two different Skeletors that I have and I can show you right now. Okay, so the next version that I want to show you is the Leo Battle Armor Skeletor. Now, this guy is different from the normal vintage Skeletor because of this armor right here. He has the battle armor and the mechanism is also in place on his chest. So there's a spring mechanism that works here. If you tap on this, you have the chest armor with one scar. And then if you tap on this, you have the chest armor with two scars. So this is Leo Battle Armor Skeletor. This guy looks really different from the original release because Mattel kind of molded a different sort of an armor for Skeletor. I'll try and put up a picture just so you can see that. But what Leo in India did, they just repainted the Battle Armor He-Man armor. So that is why this is very different from its US or Malaysia counterpart and is also sought after by many international collectors. So this is Leo Battle Armor Skeletor. He also came with a Havoc staff and a sword. So I'm just going to put these two here on Skeletor and show you how this looks. So here we have the Leo Skeletor, Battle Armor Skeletor, and another variant of the Leo Skeletor all in one frame together. Alright, so now that we're done with the Lucies, it's time for a mint in box Leo Skeletor. This is the only mint in box Leo Skeletor that I have in my collection, and boy is this a beauty. So there are many things to talk about, let's get into it. Look at the glaze in there. I mean, I'm sorry about the glare, but just look at the package and how shiny it still is. I mean, 30 years down the line, still one of the most mint figures that I have in my collection. You can just see Skeletor. This is a really dark skin color. This is part of the first few releases because this has the red card. However, you can see that this entire Skeletor has been pasted on top of another character. So I'm assuming this would be the second card, I guess. So the second release maybe. And this comes in the trademark Masters of the Universe packaging right here that you can see. It has the Leo Mattel logo. Turning it around, you can see the Leo Mattel logo right here. It was manufactured here in India. You can see the different characters that were part of this set. All of them were released in India, so that's interesting. Now, here's the interesting bit about it. This card back is actually for a Tila. So you can see the Tila bio that's written at the back and some of the play features for Tila. However, this is Skeletor right here, which is why you could see the sticker painted up front. Alright, so now let me go ahead and add all my different Skeletors together with this mint on card Skelly, and let's see how they look side by side. So we have one variant right here. Let me just go ahead and add another variant right here. And we add the Battle Armor Skeletor right over here. And if you want to do a comparison with some of the more modern lines, let me just pick out one of my Motu Origin Skeletor and just show you how different the Leo variants look like. So we have the Motu Origin Skeletor right here, and you can see the difference in skin tone with all his predecessors, with all his Indian cousins. Look at the difference right here. Who are you? I'm Skeletor. No, I'm Skeletor. No, I am Skeletor. No, I'm the evil Lord of Destruction, Skeletor. Well, guys, I guess I have some bad news for you. So that about wraps up our video about Skeletor Leo Mattel Vintage India releases. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Tell me if you have memories of buying Leo toys in India, or abroad, and share your collection with me on Instagram. You have the link in the description below, and continue following the channel. Support me in any way possible. Really appreciate all the likes, comments, subscriptions. Thank you so much. See you again. Bye bye. Predator out.